Robin.
All right. All good. Nice.
David Lee Roth left Van Halen 26 years ago today.
Really?
Then he came back.
Better than ever.
Did you watch your Yankees yesterday?
Yeah, I wasn't able to catch the whole game. I was very busy. I'm busy with my packing and whatnot. So I wasn't able to catch the whole thing. But caught some of the good parts.
Some of the home runs?
Yeah. Oh, we'll have those calls in 10 minutes.
So you're going to commit to 162 games?
It is a tough journey.
It's a long fucking journey,
it's like
right?
a job. It is like a job.
The only sport it's not a journey is that football.
Yeah.
It's 16 games.
Yeah, it's quick. Yeah, it's
tough.
Once a week.
Even hockey, which I love. I mean, my team's been out of it. Even though
Yeah.
we kicked the shit out of the Rangers last night, I beat the shit out of Avery. It was a fine win for the Islanders, but it doesn't mean anything.
A fine win.
It just made it harder for the Rangers to make the playoffs, which I guess we could take a little solace in that. I don't know.
Some solace.
But even that, I was just talking to there's an Uber Islander fan that works around here, and every time he sees me, because I like the Islanders, we have to talk about the Islanders.
Hey, how about those Islanders? Oh, really?
That's it's exactly. You know the guy, too. And he's a nice guy. And he's probably listening to this, and I apologize. But
that's uncomfortable.
maybe it's time to stop talking about the Islanders for a little while, please.
Oh, that's a little uncomfortable.
I got a son. Let's talk about that or whatever. But it's snowing out. We can talk about the snow a little bit.
The weather. How about April Fool?
But he's one of those guys, every time he sees me, we have to talk Islanders, and he was all excited, like, big win. I'm like, our team's been out of it for weeks. We don't even have a shot at the playoffs.
Doesn't matter at that point.
And then it's like, yeah, but we got a good young team. I'm like, yeah, but now we have to start all over.
Gotta wait.
We have to wait to even start over.
Yep.
And then what? Hockey starts up in October, and then it's 82 games from there.
Yeah.
And then I was, as I'm walking back, I'm thinking, I got to ask Ann about, baseball. Are you ready to commit to 162 games now?
It is rough in the beginning to really just start,
there's a
paying attention to every single game.
It's exciting for the first week because I guess it's back. But then what happens?
Then you just fall into this malaise.
Is it?
No, you just kind of, you miss a few games, but you know the results. Like, even if I miss a game, I know what happened within minutes of the game ending.
I can't wait to hear. This series in particular is very important.
Very important.
They'll say that about 20 games in. This is a very important series. And you say, no, it's not. They still got 140 games to go.
Yeah, like 20 games in, you're thinking.
But they try to make it more than what it is.
And people try to talk about the team like, I don't know, it ain't looking good. It's like, dude, come on. Come on. You've seen teams that have been shit the first half of the season go on to just kill everybody, and vice versa.
I was listening to Mike. Yeah, Mike on the treadmill the other day, or the elliptical, whatever the fuck I use. And he's like, the Mets, because I'm sort of a Mets fan, not really. Yeah. Less and less as the years go by.
You should have bought in to the team.
Yeah.
Should have given him $200 million.
And he's like, look, man, the first 50 games. He's like, the first 50 games.
Yeah.
There's going to be hope for that organization. So they got to hope that they do pretty well with the first 50 games, or there's going to be no one at that ballpark. I'm just thinking it's nonsense.
Yeah, that's rough.
I guess if you're in that profession, you do sports talk, you got to figure some shit out.
You got to get an angle.
You got to get an angle right out of the box, right?
Yeah.
I got a slight angle. I saw this in the paper when we were getting ready today. A-Rod. A-Rod is the highest paid player in the league. We know that. Mm-hmm. For the 11th year in a row, by the way. I did not know that.
Mackerel.
I didn't know he's been the highest paid player for 11 straight years.
How does he pull that off and not perform in the clutch?
In the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. But do you know the Royals are barely making more than Alex Rodriguez this year?
The entire team.
Yes.
That's
the
problem. That's the problem with baseball. The Yankees are a bought team. They buy the... All right.
I saw this today. The salaries for Kansas City's 27 players on its opening day roster and disabled lists total $36.1 million, according to an analyst. A-Rod alone will make $32 million.
Yeah.
Isn't that unbelievable?
You know what, though? I love when people bitch about that.
I'm not even bitching. I just think it's an amazing fact.
I love when people bitch about that because here's another side of that. When I go to Kansas City, I'm not paying $500 for a hotel room, okay? So it all equals out, doesn't it? It all comes out in the wash.
In the wash?
I go to a restaurant in Kansas City. That bill is not going to be the same bill I'm getting when I dine in New York City. So it's all relative. Sorry.
Yeah, a regular restaurant in New York City, I mean, 4 people. I don't really drink as much as you, but it's probably close to $200 a person at this point, right?
Yeah, it's insanity.
I'm not talking like a 5-star over-the-top restaurant either. Yep. A middle-of-the-road restaurant will cost you about 200 bills per person now.
You know what the best part of being from New York and around New York and visiting or living in New York is no matter where you go, you're shocked by the prices. You just go like, wow, that's cheap.
You do that too?
Yeah. You go to a hotel and you're like, I was expecting like $400. This is what, $150?
And you throw money around and people think you're a high roller. And I'm like,
and it's like a discount.
This is still a discount.
Yeah.
Of course I got you, and you.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You're
I
so
do that all the
right.
time.
And then the bill for hotels and stuff, like, you almost want to go, is this a mistake? Because I don't want you to get in trouble.
Go off of this? Yeah, I was expecting
You're so
400.
right.
That's like the one upside of paying through the nose.
It feels real good when you get out of this place.
Yeah.
So I thought that was quite a fact.
Wow, that's
A-Rod making just about as much as the whole Kansas City roster.
Is A-Rod's chick trying to get him into acting or some shit? I was reading something about that the other day.
Cameron? Is he still
Cameron Diaz. I read something about her trying to get him into acting.
He would be a stiff, wouldn't he?
He looks like a stiff.
He looks like he would be a stiff.
You could
as
tell,
far as acting
like,
goes.
And we've talked about it in the past, but remember the old sitcoms and shows of the days of yore.
Oh, when
used
the
to
athletes
have
came
the
on?
athletes, and they'd come on and they'd be the stiffest things. Well, why don't we go out back and throw the ball around? It's so bad. They all sounded like Rock Quarry.
Right. The better you were at your sport, the worse you were as an actor.
Worse you are.
Right?
Wow, it's Don Drysdale.
Oh, my God.
How you doing, Greg? It's the worst.
He walked into the classroom?
Yeah, I think
he was
Don
going out with the
Drysdale.
teacher, wasn't he?
Wasn't it? Yeah, I think something like that.
I think so.
They're horrible.
You're right.
But I am Rock Quarry.
Then you got the athletes that are kind of okay, a little above average, and then their acting's a little better.
And the acting's better.
That's how it works.
I miss my fans. The adulation. I'll go out. I'll call myself Gus Schultz. One of my favorite Flintstone episodes.
Flintstones in general is just a
ever.
great show still. So we were learning more about the lottery loser.
Yeah, the loser, the one that didn't chip in with all the coworkers and win that giant mega million.
319 million mega millions jackpot. He's out because we're learning today I didn't have 2 singles.
Now that's all he has. Oh, the irony. The irony.
I thought he made a conscious decision like, I'm not playing this one.
I don't feel like
But
it.
he actually didn't have 2 singles, so said, you know what?
No one had change?
All right, let me read this.
All right.
And listen.
Sounds like they didn't want this guy in.
listen for the spin, too.
Oh, okay.
If he had a couple of dollars, he'd be living the dream. He would have been one of the winners. Okay. I didn't have 2 singles is his excuse.
$2. Said
Michael Costco, who looks like he could possibly be a listener of this radio show, by the way.
Oh, really? Is he fat?
Yeah. No. A 6-year employee of the Homes and Community Renewal Agency in Albany.
Homes?
We had played over the past few months. We never hit anything, and I just decided that on that particular day I wasn't going to play. Costco said a coworker even offered to spot him the $2, but he declined.
Good choice.
It wasn't my day, he said in the understatement of the millennium, and he realizes he has no one to blame but himself.
Take care of that with a fucking 45.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. They went up and down and asked everyone to get in, and a few of us said no. There were a few people that said no. Costco said he and 4 of his coworkers who normally bet, so there was more than one,
4.
But bailed last week, had no regrets, and now call themselves the 5 survivors.
Yeah, it's cute. I hope that makes you feel better. You got a cute little name.
Maybe the multimillionaires could get a nice little T-shirt made for you.
Yeah,
that says the 5 survivors. That shouldn't take care of everything.
That'll make you feel better.
Yeah,
you're getting up and going to that god awful job.
When they bring in pastries for everybody on a Friday, just to kind of celebrate the fact that they're all multimillionaires and quitting really soon because the job sounds like shit.
Oh, when you're at a "How is this good for the company" meeting.
Yeah. So there are the 5 survivors, Anthony, and then this guy goes, everything happens for a reason. The winners deserve it. They are the hardest working people I've ever met. So he's trying to spin it. I could have let you borrow the $2 if you really needed it, one of them told me.
Oh, God.
But he and the unfortunate others are taking the high road. They proudly vowed not to destroy a photocopy of the winning ticket hanging in the office bulletin board, on the office bulletin board. We left it there as a souvenir, he said.
A constant reminder of your failure.
Right. So he's keeping his chin up, which we like around here.
That's just keep your chin up.
I have a job at the state doing work I love.
No, you're not. You're working for the state.
Yeah,
you're not doing a job you love. Just stop.
Besides, he said, after growing up poor in Albany, he feels like he's already won the lottery.
Because shut up.
This is such. What else is the guy supposed to do?
I know. Cry.
I would be crying guy in the news. Fuck it. I'm not going to sit around and ask myself that question for the next 20 years. Oh, yeah, you will.
Yeah.
I'm moving on. It's all good. It's not all good.
Day.
And there's hope. The 5 survivors might not be shut out entirely after all.
Really? Are they going to play next week?
While there are no promise, the winners, dubbed by lottery officials as the Albany 7, haven't ruled out sharing. I told you this.
Yeah.
Sharing some of their newfound cash with their hapless coworkers. We really haven't had a chance to think about them, winner Kirsten Baldwin said.
Here's a 20. Keep it.
But winner Leon Peck did not dismiss the idea. That will be an individual decision, he said.
Yeah.
Meaning I ain't fucking doing it.
Part of.
That means I ain't fucking doing it, but if someone else wants to do that.
It's fate.
Huh?
It's fate. You can't fucking fly in the face of fate. If I may use more F words.
I'm telling you, I think the people that play the lottery, I never was a major lottery guy, but when you...
I just had a tickle rolling.
I saw
behind me.
I think when you get stuck playing the lottery, you got to be...
You got to keep doing it.
You got to be.
Yeah.
Because your brain is wired for that shit.
You got to do it because you're just going to feel like shite when you if you miss out like these people did.
Oh, dude, you did mess it up.
What did I did?
I think this guy's right. Not that it matters, but Ken in Jersey.
Hey there, Ken.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey.
Yeah, Anthony, Wes Parker was the one who was in the
Right.
cast.
I always do this.
I think
too.
you always do.
No, I always do this. It's a total mental block that I have for that. You're right. You are right, sir.
And Don Drysdale was the one who was trying to talk Greg out of being the $1 million baby pitcher or whatever.
Right. He was.
Okay.
Yeah, he was trying to talk him out of it by telling him what a drag it is to be in the minors and take the bus and do all that because Greg thought he was just going to go right to the major leagues and he was going to wanted to like blow off school and shit. So they got Don Drysdale there to feed him a line of bullshit.
That Greg had a lot of dreams.
Greg had a lot of dreams.
The Johnny Bravo thing worked out for a while.
He always wanted to be something that he wasn't. He was just a dumb suburban kid with a gay father.
And bell-bottom jeans. He wears
later,
bell-bottom
and a
jeans.
mother he would later try to fuck on a date.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to Steve in Tampa. Steve!
Hey there, Steve. Yes, I'm in Tampa.
Not only is A-Rod the highest player in baseball, but he's also apparently a slumlord in Tampa. The news was reporting a couple days ago that he apparently has a couple dilapidated apartment buildings.
Yeah, I read about this too.
Really?
Yeah, he's like apparently a slumlord or something, or an absentee landlord. He owns some buildings.
Uh-huh.
And I guess this happens. You own some buildings, you put people in charge. The thing is, now, to his defense, which I don't think he needs any, but to his defense, A-Rod's not the guy that's taking the phone calls from the tenants. He's not there putting a fucking his Yankee cap on backwards so he could fix some plumbing in the basement.
I told my wife. That's what I told my wife. She's like, he's a scumbag. I said, yeah, I know he's a scumbag. He's a human being, but as a businessman, I mean, who knows what the fuck?
Do Yankee fans think he's a scumbag?
He's probably the least liked Yankee for Yankee fans.
It's easy for me because I'm not a Yankees fan to...
Years old and he's a
What?
scumbag.
What's
Something's
Steve?
wrong with your mic, I guess. So
What?
when you talk, this
That's
guy
right.
seems to still be talking.
Steve, what happened? What do you got?
Oh, sorry.
No, that's all right. What was it?
No, I was just saying, since I was 8 years old, I've been a Yankee fan, and he's a douchebag. He just is.
Yeah, people don't like him.
All right, so you were answering my question.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, because I wonder, because I'm not a Yankees fan, so it's easy to hate him. But I just wonder if the fans...
He's very hateable.
As a fan of the team.
Yeah, as a fan, he's not the most liked Yankee, that's for sure.
And secondly, if you're making that much money, why are you making investments in stuff that could come back to haunt you?
I guess you always think you better pad things, and And when you think it's going to come back to haunt you, it's not A-Rod. It's A-Rod's company, right?
Right.
And then it invests and buys these buildings. It hires superintendents and shit like that. And I'm sure A-Rod doesn't sign off on anything. But it's the company, the superintendent, and I would assume even him, if he hears about it, would be like, "Hey, man, I'm looking like a dickhead here. Fix this fucking problem."
Yeah, I guess.
I think so.
When you have so much money that you'll never spend in your lifetime, I don't know why you would want those hassles.
You keep wanting to make until you have it. But think about this. People look at you like that. Absolutely do.
Yeah, but
they look at you thinking like, why would he do anything with it? Why would he still work? Why do you still come into work? Why do you do that? Why?
Well, that's gonna take care of itself.
People, people do.
But I also know
that
I could be making a lot more money. I just don't bother on dumb stuff.
But I think no matter how much money you have or are making, you're still gonna want more. Because your lifestyle. I mean,
I feel like I want more, but I don't chase it.
Think if you had a fucking a private jet, a Gulfstream, a fucking yacht, like a ship, like Arab rich. They still want more because their lifestyle is so huge.
All right, we're gonna go on thin ice right now.
Yeah,
you make Howard's money.
Yeah,
why the anger? Explain that one to me.
Anybody that makes that much money and is angry, that's some kind of personal deal.
There's always anger there.
That has nothing to do with the money or lack of, or how you're spending your money or how you're trying to save it. That's just an internal thing in your head.
And when I was reading that A-Rod thing,
yeah,
where he makes as much money as the entire Kansas City
entire team.
I was thinking Howard makes as much money as the rest of us schmucks. We're the Kansas City Royals. Me and you are members of the Kansas City Royals.
Yes,
and he's A-Rod.
You think it adds up to everyone else that works in this building?
I would say yeah. Pretty fucking close. Except for the upper management that just make a shitload of money for doing whatever they do.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Because they got stocks and all that crap
that's interesting.
We've never been privy to.
Why don't we just go down the hall and ask them? I said, oh, that's right. Friday off. That would be nice.
Well, that's got to happen. Things will be changing. Where were we at? I know. There was a couple calls, but fuck them. Because it started all over again. We're going to play the home run calls from last night.
Oh, right.
And here's something else I don't understand. I'm starting to think more people enjoy the home run calls than don't.
Like in a way that they goof on them, or they actually like them?
No, they enjoy them.
I lose my faith in mankind when I hear statements like that, Opie.
I lose my faith when I look at the local news and some of the stuff they were doing. I
lose my faith when I come in here.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's just hard to find the fun.
I'm starting to think I'm having fun still. I don't want people to think I'm having a good time. I am.
I am too. See, I was just testing somebody and they failed miserably.
Who?
E-Rock.
Oh my God, he's old.
See? You said it twice. I said it. He just didn't even fucking acknowledge.
E-Rock just sucks.
I was pulling up old John Sterling calls because I thought it's where you were going.
You can't multitask? It's the easiest. You have the easiest job.
A hero in one hand, a slice of pizza in the other. Multitasking.
You have an easy job.
Oh, E-Rock.
It's easier than a drive-through window. I'm telling you. That is the easiest job right there. Whatever. Yankees opening day, so you got, what's his name there? The John Sterling?
John Sterling.
We're playing these today because it was opening day. Don't worry, we're not going to do this every fucking game.
John Sterling.
But I was following Twitter yesterday, and every time a Yankee hit a home run, that became a trend on Twitter for the country, by the way, not locally in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And the phrase was actually the home run call. So then I'm sitting, I'm sitting there thinking, holy shit, people actually enjoy these home run calls. Mm-hmm. What do we know? We're just stupid.
Yeah.
Why do people enjoy these home run calls?
They're so different and so clever.
No, I mean seriously though. I like to give people more credit.
I do too.
I typed in John Sterling into Twitter.
Yeah.
And so I think the majority of people might actually be agreeing with us.
Oh?
I hope
Is it just like, shut up, you
All right,
suck?
Good. Read some of these.
Congrats on that opening day win. According to John Sterling, you guys might never lose again.
You think John Sterling truly feels like he's part of the team?
Yes.
Like he's so
absolutely.
important. He's as important as Dirk.
John Sterling.
Does he get a ring? Is he one of those people that don't do anything on the field, but they get a ring? Like, don't the grounds people get rings?
He might.
I think at this point, everyone gets a ring. I think there used to be, like, only certain people, but now the organization's like...
It should still be a different ring.
Well, it is. They got some...
is
it?
Like
no diamonds?
They got fake
Is it really?
They got fake diamonds.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
They got
the team
shit
gets, like, rings.
The real shit.
Yeah, okay.
I think.
I was going to say, like, that would suck.
Yeah. What else?
Yeah.
Baseball season's only one day old, and I already wish someone would rip John Sterling's vocal cords out.
All right, good.
Hashtag it's not about you.
Oh, good. Okay, maybe I misread this yesterday. Good. Thank
Opening
God.
day just ended, and I've already heard enough of John Sterling for 2011.
They don't like him very much.
Because it's one of those organizations. And then you got a goofball doing goofy home run calls. It doesn't match up.
It's so bittersweet when I'm listening to the radio and listening to the game when I'm not quite home or something, and I'm listening on the radio to know that there's a home run, and you're like, yes, but then know you're gonna have to hear some douche chilly fucking home run call.
Verlander now holds the set, and the pitch to Teixeira. Swung on and hit in the air to deep right. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
And I'll stop it here again because this goes back to last year. That I don't mind. Even exaggerating some of the words. I don't mind that. It's this what I mind.
Oh, Mark Teixeira. Good old Tex sends a text message into the right field seats. You're on the Mark Teixeira. A 3-run blast. And the Yankees take a 3-1 lead.
He did 3 of them there.
Is he auditioning for cartoons with the...
I'll get you. It's a Snidely Whiplash with the call. He's got a handlebar mustache. He's twirling in his fingers. No, Mark texted one into the Teixeira. What? He's Teixeira-ing that ball with the crowd. It stinks.
It's funny you bring up the mustache thing.
Yeah.
Observation, because I walk around a lot, Ed.
Certainly, here in this grand city.
Weird mustaches are starting to appear more than usual.
I'm making a lead on that. I'm leading that trend.
Yours isn't that bad.
Well, I've cut mine down to the go. Well, not now. I got to shave, and I think I'm shaving it completely off for vacation.
Yeah.
Like right when I get home, whap, whap. I'll videotape it. It'll be amazing because I got to do the Hitler one first.
Yeah.
Everyone that shaves does that.
Yeah.
But I've been like cutting it down like Clark Gable.
Yeah.
I like doing a Clark Gable one.
It's a little thicker than you've had it.
Yeah. But I like that swashbuckler look.
Well, I saw he was a younger guy. He couldn't have been he probably was in his 20s, and he had a mustache, and then he had the tips waxed, but he wasn't going with the Raleigh fingers.
Oh, not the curly Q, but just the tips waxed.
Here and there, I'm starting to see some weird mustaches.
Was he selling elixirs out of a wagon?
He's walking down the sidewalk. I'm like, what are you doing? I wanted to actually tap him on his shoulder and go, what are you doing?
People are odd.
What are you going for?
Yeah.
Is it a hipster thing we don't know about?
Maybe it is.
Because mustaches are kind of making a comeback in general, but now they're starting to get a little strange. Take notice.
I'm going to look around. I haven't really noticed, but I will look around.
And it's not the older guys, there's a young mustache thing that is just starting to pop up a little bit.
Hipster thing, I bet. I bet it is a hipster thing.
I don't know.
Wow, I got to shave then.
A-Rod. Oh, this is, okay.
Okay.
The 3-1. Swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field. That ball is high. It is far. It is off the right center field wall. A-Rod goes to second, round second, and holds on.
You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up chant.
He wanted the A-Rod homer there, huh?
He wanted it. He said it is high, it is far. And then it was off the wall.
And you thought I was fucking nuts. Well, look at this. Dave's got an answer. Dave
One phone call is going to change my opinion.
Dave, go ahead.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Real quickly, it's Mustache March. That's why you guys are so many mustaches around. It's the first day of April, so today I'm going to a mustache bash, and I'm shaving them off.
It was Mustache March?
Is that why I started seeing him pop up?
How did we miss Mustache March?
I told you I saw him popping up. So I guess this guy wanted to be the hit of the mustache fucking gay party.
Put a little jizz on the corners. Whatever holds it.
Is it really a mustache march?
No. Absolutely, it's a nationwide thing. To be honest with you, it's to raise cancer awareness. But
with a mustache?
How about you just write a check?
Yeah, how about that?
How about you just write the check?
Yeah, we're not all big shots. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but do you actually write a check at the end of Mustache March?
You can pick up donations. To be honest with you, but like I said, we just do it to be kind of goofy.
Well, you are pulling that off, my friend, because that is goofy, growing a mustache.
All right, now we're going to get info on Mustache March, even though it's now April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Very confused. Too many holidays going on.
It's actually Ass Hair April.
Ass hair April.
People want you to grow all your ass hair out as long as you can.
Yeah.
How come ass hair does stop, though? It knows where to stop. You don't have to go and get an ass hair haircut. No. People do get it waxed like that, bitches and shit, but it knows to just grow to a certain length and then stop. Not like your hair on your head.
What are you doing?
Cary Grant's here. It's fucking Cary Grant.
What is
Cary Grant?
What are you doing?
Hi, boy.
It's Cary Grant.
You're looking.
It started to rain. I just had my hair put on.
You're looking dapper.
You're looking.
How you doing, Jay Moore?
Feeling dapper, Jethro.
You've been good.
You're looking Hollywood there.
You did look very Hollywood walking down the hallway with your sunglasses. It looks like your scarf is looks like an ascot, and you got a nice jacket on.
You look like.
Well, it's winter time, and I'm wearing a Kentucky Fried Chicken T-shirt.
Oh, okay. Well,
so I don't know how Hollywood that looks. It's
that
the
kind of
shades.
screwed it up.
It's the shades. It's the shades indoors, and using my visitor's pass as a little handkerchief.
And the scarf helps too.
You never know when the media will be around, Anthony. Good, especially when you're a big shot on Broadway.
I was listening to the Jay Moore doing Colin Quinn in Reservoir Dogs bit from years ago.
We played it yesterday.
I know. I heard that. That's when I heard. I was listening.
Say the goddamn word, stupid.
It was so fucking funny, man.
Doesn't Mo Margadoff look just like Jeffrey Ross?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you?
That's been brought up a few times.
Okay.
It has
you guys
been
have bandied that around
a little bit.
Yeah, a few people have.
You look like you have a neck.
I have a stiff neck, and it's
happened.
I don't know. I slept funny.
You slept funny. How else could Jay Moore sleep but funny?
I just woke up and I couldn't move my head at all yesterday. And then I got a massage, I didn't do the acupuncture yet. I'm gonna go today. Big audition today.
When really? Audition? You're already in the middle of something.
Oh, I know, but you gotta squeeze it all in, Hope. I used to have so much heat.
You're playing Charlie Sheen.
You know how
you got heat
Dice
right
wears blacks that don't match? I figured today I would wear whites that don't match.
I
figured I'd be the bright white knight. All that is good and tender. And
the Kentucky Fried shirt, the beige jacket thing.
I didn't.
It's looking good.
I didn't know what he was doing when he was
Sandinista. By the way,
I saw the photo of you and Brock Lesnar. By the way, holy smoke!
God.
You look like a Make-A-Wish kid. and You wanted him to sign your mitt.
Believe me, he squeezed down on my neck for a second, and my eyes just bulged.
At least
out of my
Anthony
head.
was brave enough to tweet the picture. I didn't even tweet mine. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it to myself. Look at this.
I was just like, the second he did that, I went, what are you doing?
You look like you have Pageria.
After that, I could have.
That's a real life monster, though.
Brain damage.
Yeah,
he's an action hero.
Extremely cool guy. Really cool guy. He's got a sense of humor. Likes to laugh.
Those guys, right?
Yeah. I didn't realize he was cool. I didn't realize.
How was that? The sports show with Norm. I don't know. For some reason, in all the still photos, my head is larger than everyone's else. look how large my head is compared to Anthony's there, And it's, I come from a long line of death. My father died, my grandfather died, and I'm pretty sure his father died. I haven't met him or anything,
It's so right on the money.
There we go. He fought a brave battle with bowel cancer. It's not really that brave, or a battle for that matter, when you visit the person and they're laying in a bed with needles and tubes watching Matlock. That's not really a battle. They're not going, like punching their own body. And then they say, he lost his brave battle, his brave battle with cancer. Well, if you die, the cancer dies. So that's sort of a draw. He didn't really lose. So why pile on the guy? He's dead already, you know? Yeah, he's already gone. At least give him the draw.
Holy fuck.
Shit, is that
That is
perfect.
right on the fucking money. God damn, Jay.
Thank you. That's not my.
Jay
you know what?
Mohr.
I apologize for hitting your bell.
No, that's okay.
But he can't move his neck.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
He walked down the hall. I'm like, I think he's going to play a character today. I thought you were going to play a character. I think you were set for a
Cary
character.
Grant.
No, I can't move my head.
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe Cheryl
How are you
Burke
going to do an audition?
can walk on my neck
Yeah.
with their little, fat potato feet. Colin, don't say that. She's coming in. What the hell do I care? With a giant labia flopping around the dance floor. I have a gig tonight in Long Island City, Queens. They booked it before I got all this heat.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, sir.
We got Cheryl Burke coming in and Chris Jericho. Cool.
Chris Jericho, another man.
Well, what's the audition for? Because you're doing the Charlie Sheen thing. That's got some heat.
21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street.
To be the really lazy gym teacher. Whoa, you guys got passes for running around the hallways like idiots? I think I'm going to do my asses like Ronnie B.
Yes.
That's all I got. I'm going to go to the Nike store and get like dolphin shorts and wristbands. You guys got passes for running around the hallways like idiots? It's a cross between Ronnie B and Johnny Depp in Platoon. This is important. Maps.
Yeah.
Maps.
It's important.
The tea kettle's still boiling, man. This is cool stuff. Let's get out of here. No, Sal, this is important. Maps.
Do it for Manny. Sal.
So what did I interrupt? Before everybody starts complaining that I come in and
Fucking
interrupt.
babble. We were just babbling.
You actually were way better than what we were in the middle of. We're doing John Sterling's home run calls.
No.
Do you like that?
No,
it is high. It is far. It is gone. A text message from Teixeira.
Why don't they realize it's an embarrassment to the organization?
What is that? Sorry, I can't even talk. It's a late night milky delivery.
Oh, yeah. Milky Cabrera is like, the milkman delivers. Oh, really?
Benjamin Van Gleeson.
The milkman delivers. Mr. Faversham, the milkman delivers. The milkman delivers.
If you think that's not a home run, it is out of the question. Out of the question. My friend used to work over there. A guy I knew that I don't talk to anymore, but in showbiz, it's like a big friend. And he said John Sterling was like oddly and uncomfortably sexually ambiguous.
Really?
So, I understand you're coming down to spring training with us. I'll be at the pool in my Speedo. Nothing better than the video of him having that grand mal seizure.
Shake. Grand mal seizure, with his weird fist. And he goes, fist? Oh, he looks like a chimp when he does
I think the rest of the world or country realizes how absurd. Like, people here don't realize Vince Scully, like how
great he was.
Like, 7 out of the 9 Astros starters last name begin with the letter B. And we've got quite a hive here today with Bagwell, Biggio, Bogart, Baker, and
quite a hive.
He's amazing. Chad Billingsley threw 18 pitches in the first inning, and he's up to his elbows in alligators here in the second. Well, friends, he's just the best.
He's effortless, though.
And then
he's not forcing it.
No, and the Yankees, the biggest franchise in the history of franchise history, has a redundancy department of redundancy.
Has this.
It'll be a 2-0 to Curtis. Swung, and there goes the deep right. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. In the second deck. Oh, Curtis, you're something sort of grandish. The Grandy Man can. No, the Grandy Man can. He homers in the second deck and right.
Oh, my goodness, John.
And the Yankees take a 4-3 lead.
Do you have Susan Waldman?
Susan Waldman.
Goodness gracious! Roger Clemens just said he was coming in George's box.
He's in George's box.
In all my years, and the smile on Jorge Posada.
Of all the dramatic things I've ever seen, goodness gracious, you should see what's going on in the Yankee dugout. Of all the dramatic things I've ever seen, you should see what's going on. Goodness gracious.
Nothing was going on.
The first billion-dollar franchise has those two nincompoops. The Dodgers got Vince Scully. The Cardinals had Jack Buck. Now they have Joe Buck. Everything I say is exactly the same from start to finish. We hope to have kickoff in shortly under an hour. There's a fan on the field lighting himself on fire. The Giants have scored 17 consecutive touchdowns, setting a record in the NFL.
Holy shit, you're right.
That's Mark Teixeira's 5th home run of the game, 2 grand slams, 14 RBIs on the day. A man has just parachuted onto the pitcher's mound, killing CC Sabathia. Nothing says loving like something from the oven. That's why this game is brought to you by Entenmann's Cookies. Manning still on his feet, throws, caught, Tyree. The greatest catch in the history of Super Bowls. Manning still on his feet, scrambles, throws, Tyree, caught.
Now I got to hear the call.
Oh shit!
But
The greatest catch ever.
And he didn't pump it up at all.
He doesn't.
Goddamn, Jay.
Gregory Peck. I'm not breathing here.
You know, we interviewed the guy, Tyree.
Oh shit!
Tyree?
Did you hear what we did?
No.
Because he did a whole book on the catch, and me and Ann said, we don't want to talk to this idiot. So we who was it? E-Rock and Sam? E-Rock and Sam played us.
How long ago was this?
Yeah, we
Right
did a
after,
franchise
when he had
show.
Out of the business now.
Right after, when he had all the heat, we said we didn't take it seriously. We're like, fuck this.
Hey, where's my
here it is.
levels?
You're right.
To my right.
Travis, help him out.
3rd down and 5. Pressure from Thomas off the edge. Eli Manning stays on his feet. Airs it out down the field. It is caught by Tyree.
No, Jay's 100% right. The only thing you get a little confused because he's got to talk louder because of the crowd.
That
but if you take that,
oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
He didn't get this helmet cut. Oh my God! The goodness gracious! That's her problem.
Of all the dramatic things I've ever seen,
John, I've never seen David Tyree pin a ball like Bobby Kelly to his helmet. You gotta be dialing.
Oh god, that's
And
great.
she has the horrible Boston accent. So how do you have a horrible Boston accent calling Yankee games? That's sacrilege too.
I don't get it.
We have a Susan Waldman clip from yesterday. She gives some bold predictions for the 2011 season.
Bold prediction.
Bold.
May I guess?
What
May
is
I
this?
guess how unbold they are? May I guess? CC Sabathia, Cy Young, Teixeira MVP. A-Rod's gonna have a monster season. Albert Pujols MVP. And look out for Clayton Kershaw, John.
John,
And
yeah.
a John Steinbrenner zombie invasion.
It does say
And Ryan Braun MVP. That's what she
John. Actually, the clip, Jay, you're way off. It's just 2 minutes of her babbling in the pregame.
Was that it?
Just babbling.
well, the Yankees are now taking the field for the first time in 2011. And it's always a wonderful day here. People are excited. I'm excited. I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning waiting for this to happen.
Bunch of
There
morons
goes Nick
sitting in the
Swisher
rain
out to his
in the
bleacher
fucking mall
creatures.
they call Yankee Stadium.
Nick was talking about this in the
Victoria Yankee Stadium
dinner
down.
last night we were all at.
They
He couldn't
certainly
wait
did.
to run out to
Fucking
right
combination
field for the
Stadium.
first time to greet his bleacher creatures, and they were waiting for him. I think John would agree with me. There is a really good feeling around here.
No, sir.
No, there's not a good feeling.
No, sir.
There's never a good feeling on
retarded.
opening day.
There's a wicked good feeling around here.
No, sir. I just saw Joe Rogan at the Packy store. No, sir.
No, sir.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fucking Paul O'Neill used to rub his fucking cock on the fucking baseline. Who gave a fuck? Louis got that great. I don't know if he probably doesn't do it anymore because he evolves like every year. Like
He's got a whole nother hour.
He's defying Darwin comedically. But people from Boston, when they hear good news, they act like so pained, like, good for you, Anthony.
Great. Oh, there we go. Tim McCarver right there on
He can't
Channel
say
5.
Williams. Tim McCarver says Bernie Williams the batter.
Bernie Williams.
You know, that reminds me, Ted Williams was a guy. Williams.
How the fuck do you pick up on that shit?
Holy shit.
It's really
Look at the guy on the right.
Jay's
just
a
sitting there like
minor bird, man.
Oh, my God.
Holy
Here.
shit.
I know everyone's talking about all kinds of problems that the Yankees are going to have. There is a very good feeling in this clubhouse. They had a very good spring, despite everything that is supposedly wrong. As Joe Girardi said to me the other day, tell me what we can do. Don't tell me what we cannot do. I know what we can't do. I expect, and I think John does too, I expect a mammoth year from Alex Rodriguez. I told him a little while ago, I said, I'm picking you for the MVP of the league.
I think they are too.
Huh?
28. I'm pretty sure they are too.
Yeah, of course. If you're going to pay the guy
28 million a year.
32.
32. What are the problems that everyone's talking about the Yankees having? You know, Anthony, I've noticed the Yankees not very good drivers. Big problems. Carpal tunnel syndrome from the management people in I fucking
Don't disappoint me. He started laughing. Jeter, do not be surprised if Derek Jeter returns to what Derek Jeter has been his entire career. I always think that batting average is the least important stat ever been invented. Just show me how many runs.
What? How often you hit the ball is the least important stat for a hitter? You
in baseball,
fucking dumb twat.
for a hitter.
Yeah, tell that to Dave Kingman.
I've always thought
horrible stats.
Oh, Dave fucking Kingman.
Exactly. I'm going way back.
Tommy Lasorda, Dave Kingman. Dave Kingman.
There's a Tommy Lasorda, Dave Kingman clip?
Somebody goes, how'd you feel about Dave Kingman's performance? And he goes, Dave fucking Kingman.
We might have played that one. Do we have it? I got to hear it now.
That is a good one.
Our favorite of all time is the Earl Weaver.
No, nothing's better than... No, that's not your favorite. Listen to me. No, Ope.
Which one is your favorite?
Lee Ilya? Those are the real Chicago Cub fans. Kiss my fucking ass.
That's a good one.
85% of the fucking world's working. The rest of them are here. It's a fucking playground for the cocksuckers. Those hillbilly motherfuckers. Rip those country cocksuckers.
Oh, shit.
I got fucking Garvey and Say, guys that are busting their fucking ass. And those cocksuckers boo my fucking ass.
we have played this one. I'm going to challenge you, though, because I think the Earl Weaver is right up there. Let's
Team
start with
speed, for fuck's sake.
You know.
Oh, he's great.
Nothing's better than Terry Crowley is lucky he's in fucking baseball.
Terry Crowley. Here we go. Lee,
I'll tell you one fucking thing.
Yeah.
Lee
I
Ilya.
hope we get fucking hotter than shit just to stuff it up them 3,000 fucking people that show up every fucking day. Because if they're the real Chicago fucking fans, they can kiss my fucking ass right downtown and print it. They're really, really behind you around here. My fucking ass. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Go out there and let my fucking players get destroyed every day and be quiet about it for the fucking nickel-dime people that show up? The motherfuckers don't even work. That's why they're out at the fucking game. They only go out and get a fucking job and find out what it's like to go out there and a fucking living. 85% of the fucking world's working. The other 15 come out here. A fucking playground for the cocksuckers. Rip them motherfuckers. Rip them cocksuckers like the fucking players. Got guys busting their fucking ass and them fucking people boo. And that's the Cubs? My fucking ass.
My fucking ass.
They talk about the great fucking support that the players get around here. I haven't seen it this fucking year. The name of the game is hit the ball, catch the ball, and get the fucking job done. Right now, we have more losses than we have wins. The fucking changes that have happened in the Cub organization are multifold. All right, they don't show because we're 5-14. And unfortunately, that's the criteria of them dumb 15 motherfucking percent that come out to day baseball. The other 85% are earning a living. It'll take more than a 5-13 or 5-14 to destroy the makeup of this club. I'll guarantee you that. There's some fucking pros out there that want to fucking play this game.
Fuck yes.
But you're stuck in a fucking stigma of the fucking Dodgers and the Phillies and the Cardinals and all that cheap shit. All these motherfucking editorials about Say and fucking the Phillyitis and all that shit, it's sickening. It's unbelievable. It really is. It's a disheartening fucking situation we're in right now. 5-14 doesn't negate all that work. Got 143 fucking games left. What I'm trying to say is don't rip them fucking guys out there. Rip me. If you want to rip somebody, rip my fucking ass.
Lee, you're
but
fired.
Don't rip them fucking guys because they're giving everything they can give. But once we hit that fucking groove, it'll flow. And it will flow. The talent's there. I don't know how to make it any clearer to you. I'm frustrated. I'll guarantee you I'm frustrated.
Really?
It'd be different if I walked in this room every day at 8:30 and saw a bunch of guys that didn't give a shit. They give a shit, and it's a tough National League East.
Hey,
holy fuck, that is classically
we played
hysterical.
that before.
I never heard a guy say, there's 148 fucking games left.
Yeah.
That's what we say.
You go, wow.
Whatever happened to that guy? You know the history
Fired
of that?
the next day.
No.
Yes, sir.
Fired the next day.
After only 20 games into the season.
Well, when you tell the fans to kiss your ass downtown and print it,
but he's only telling the fuckers that don't work.
Right.
the ones that show up.
That show up.
Back to Susan Waldman.
Invented. Just show me how many runs you score, how many runs you create for the person in back of you, and I'll show you a winner every time. Robbie Cano, the sky is the limit, obviously, for him. And Mark Teixeira had a terrific spring. We'll see how that translates. And we are ready to go. And here we go. And as the first batter, Austin Jackson steps up to the plate.
Oh, gosh.
I hate, this is why I hate the Yankees. It's like she's talking about somebody's fantasy baseball team that they drafted. Like, CC Sabathia, sky's the limit for Robinson Cano, obviously. Picked him up in the 3rd round of my draft. Right. Jeter, don't be surprised if Jeter returns to like, who the fuck is sitting in their fucking Kew Gardens apartment going like, Jeter hit 310? What the fuck? Oh, Jeter, what the fuck? Somebody's been at the fountain of youth. Fucking, he had 1 year, he had 260 out of all of them.
Holy shit.
Don't be surprised if fucking Alex Rodriguez has a monster season. Don't let that shock you. What? How the fuck did she get the job?
I don't know.
Do you know how many people, present company,
for that?
all of us.
Great.
The guy's in its room.
Oh, that's funny.
Would you love a job like that?
Yeah, except for the travel part kind of sucks. Like, wait, I got to travel with the team? Can't I just simulcast this shit from my house?
Could we play
live from the compound, swing and a miss?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to Kansas City.
No.
See that fucking AA squad? They used to be the fucking pride and joy. Remember when we were growing up? Willie Wilson and
I don't even remember. George
UL
Brett.
Washington had the toothpick in his mouth. They all had afros and gold chains. It's like the ABA of baseball. Holy shit. Orlando Woolridge was fucking playing.
Shit.
Can we do the Earl Weaver?
Yeah, it's your show.
Yeah, it's opening day.
It's your show. Fuck it.
It's opening day. Let's do the Earl Weaver, too, because it's a challenge. I think this might be better than the one we just heard.
Now, the Manager's Corner, with the thoughts and opinions of the American League's winningest manager, the Orioles' Earl Weaver. Today's show is sponsored by Baltimore's Sixth Best, your area
like clown porn.
Anderson Olds, Schaefer and Strominger Olds, Lee Oldsmobile, Metro Olds, City Olds.
How many of those businesses are no longer in business?
And now,
all of them. Everyone in
Baltimore.
Earl Weaver.
Well, Bill Whitehouse, Earl, that certainly is an answer. From Frederick, Maryland, wants to know why you and the Orioles don't go out and get some more team speed.
Team speed, for Christ's sake. You get fucking goddamn little fleas on the fucking bases, getting picked off, trying to steal, getting thrown out, taking runs away from you. You get them big cocksuckers that can hit the fucking ball out of the ballpark and you can't make any goddamn mistake.
Well, certainly this show is going to go down in history, Earl. Terry Elliott of Washington, D.C. wants to know why you don't use Terry Crowley as a designated hitter all the time.
Well, Terry Crowley's lucky he's in fucking baseball, for Christ's sake. He was released by the Cincinnati Reds. He was released by the fucking goddamn Atlanta Braves. We saw that Terry Crowley could sit on his fucking ass for 8 innings and enjoy watching a baseball game just like any other fan, and has the ability to get up there and break one open in the fucking ninth. So if this cocksucker mind his own business and let me manage the fucking team, we'd be a lot better off.
Well, certainly you've made your opinions known on the fans' questions about baseball, Earl, but let's get to something else. Alice Sweet from Norfolk wants to know the best time to put in a tomato plant.
Alice Sweet ought to be worried about where the fuck her next lady's coming from rather than where her next goddamn tomato plant's coming from. If she get her ass out of the fucking bars at night and go hustling around the goddamn street, she might get a prick stuck in her once in a while. I don't understand where these questions are coming from, Tom. That's about it from Manager's Corner. Go fuck yourself, and the fuck with your show coming up next on the Baltimore Oriole Baseball fucking Network.
Hold on. Dun, the outro music.
Yeah, where's the outro music? Fucking Earl Weaver was a classic.
Don't be surprised if Alex Rodriguez has a monster year.
Monster
and
year.
Don't be shocked if Derek Jeter returns to farm. And sky's the limit for Robbie. That's how you know she's a Yankee broadcaster. She calls him Robbie instead of Robinson. Robbie.
She knows him.
Fucking hate the
She
Yankees.
knows him.
I fucking hate Matt Frost, my stand-up agent, goes, you want to come to the stadium? I said, they tore Yankee Stadium down. What are you talking about?
There's no Yankee Stadium.
And he goes, no, I'm being serious. I go, I'm being serious too. I would love to go if it was still standing. You fucking dope, going to a mall with a logo on it. Fucking tear down Yankee Stadium.
You got to see the new place just once, though. Holy
Why?
shit. It's just ridiculously awesome.
I'll go to Dodger Stadium. It's been there since fucking 1812. Andrew Jackson chased the Indians out of Florida and put them in Dodger Stadium. That's how long it's been there. That's for Anthony.
It's
sorry.
History. Yes.
A little history. We should take a break. You're not promoting anything. You're in town doing some shit. Law and
I'm
Order
at
and other
Foxwoods
things.
on the 8th.
You are? Oh, fuck. That's next week.
Borgata at the 6th. Yeah, let's just do Foxwoods.
Foxwoods next Friday night? The 8th?
Foxwoods.
Yeah. Fox in all my years. And let me tell you something. Don't be shocked if Jay Moss is funny that night at Foxwoods on the 8th. He returns to farm. Fucking dolt.
Jay Moore just killed for an hour, and he'll continue with us. I think we got Chris Jericho and Cheryl Burke next as well.
Ooh. Fight! Wait.
Stay there.
Ring ding! Ring ding! Ring ding! Pick up the phone, cunt! Hello? Pick up the phone, cunt! The phone, cunt! The phone! Pick up the phone, cunt! Hello? Ring ding! Ring ding! Ring ding! Pick up the phone, cunt! Hello? Pick up the phone, cunt! Pick up the phone, cunt! Hello?
Gregorio! Antonio!
Amy.